and the president looks forward to continuing the discussion with the senator. He appreciates her good faith engagement over the last few weeks. I would reiterate, as was noted in the statement we put out last week.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. Now the IRS has just released a new payment schedule for millions of Americans. President Biden has broken off infrastructure talks with Republicans. But everybody, do you believe that a fourth stimulus check will be sent out? And do you believe that states should end the federal unemployment benefits? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no.
That unbelievably, I hear my Republican colleagues talk about problems and somehow they forget issues like we have the highest rate of childhood poverty of almost any major country on earth.
But everybody, President Biden abruptly ended infrastructure talks with Republican senators on Tuesday as Democrats move closer to attempting to pass a bill, a sprawling tax and spending bill this summer, without bipartisan support. In a statement, Republican Senator Shelley Moore Capito stated, "I spoke with the president this afternoon, and he ended our infrastructure negotiations. As Republicans, we believe in our nation's infrastructure, which is why our negotiating team, which consisted of the ranking members from the committees of jurisdiction, consistently worked in good faith with President Biden." The White House said Joe Biden will continue outreach to Republicans and that he spoke Tuesday with Republican Senator Bill Cassidy. But the demise of the Capito-led talks means it is unlikely a package would have broad bipartisan buy-in. During an interview on Fox News, Senator Capito said, "We missed a real opportunity here for at least 20 Republicans to join with the other Democrats to pass the most robust infrastructure package that we could have." And key sticking points emerged when Republicans refused to consider tax hikes to pay for Biden's legislation and demanded that he remove social spending that they said was unrelated to infrastructure.
The president wouldn't be spending his time engaging in hours of discussions with Republicans if he didn't think something could come from it. Now, we can't predict what the final outcome is, and we're keeping his only lines in the sand, as you know, Phil, are inaction and raising taxes on Americans making less than $400,000 a year. We know there are a lot of Democrats who are eager to move forward, as are we, but we think there are a lot of paths forward where it's worth continuing to pursue bipartisan discussion.
Senator Capito said that the president continued to respond with offers that included tax increases, as is paid for, instead of several practical options that would have not been harmful to individuals, families, and small businesses. In her interview, Capito said Biden's talks with fellow Republican Cassidy may have contributed to the demise of the primary GOP talks. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said that President Biden informed Senator Capito today that the latest offer from her group did not meet the essential needs of our country to restore our roads and bridges, prepare us for a clean energy future, and create jobs. According to Psaki, President Biden expressed his disappointment that while he was willing to reduce his plan by more than $1 trillion, the Republican group had increased their proposed new investments by only $150 billion. Biden also spoke with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to consult with her on efforts to move forward on an infrastructure jobs package in the House this month. Psaki said that Biden spoke with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to discuss the need to commence work on the budget resolution process so that legislation to advance the president's economic priorities and tax reform plans could move to the Senate floor in July. Biden is committed to moving his economic legislation through Congress this summer and is pursuing multiple paths to get this done. Some Democrats want to ram Biden's large original package through Congress without any Republican votes using budget reconciliation, as they did back in March to pass Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill. Budget reconciliation allows Democrats who control the evenly divided Senate to avoid the usual 60-vote threshold for bills in the upper chamber, but they must maintain unity if they cannot win any Republican support. Now everybody, that is all the news in this video. If you folks found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and give this video a like. And tell me your thoughts on President Biden in the comments below. Does he need to pass more stimulus relief? And do you believe that he will help the American people?
Expand a little bit on what the president's ideas. I think we can go beyond community colleges in making them available to working families. My last question is, while some of my colleagues may not appreciate it, the scientists are pretty clear that climate change is an...
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. In today's video, I'll be discussing the status of the fourth stimulus check, as well as why millions of Americans may not be eligible to receive more stimulus relief money. But first everybody, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. On this channel, folks, I always do my best in providing you guys with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. I want to see every member of my community receive a fourth stimulus check. And if you guys believe that a fourth stimulus check needs to be sent out, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
Personal impact on Senator Manchin. He's obviously proud of his independent streak. He's spoken to that, including in an op-ed piece this weekend. We also understand the passion that many feel for voting rights, for the importance of making voting easier, more.
But everybody, a bipartisan Senate group is prepping a fallback infrastructure proposal, as talks between the White House and Republican senators appear to be at a stalemate. The group of 6 senators, including Republican Senator Mitt Romney, Rob Portman, Joe Manchin, and Kyrsten Sinema, are expected to shop it to a broader group of roughly 20 centrist-minded senators this week. Senator Mitt Romney told reporters, "We've pretty much agreed on a spending level. I'm sure there will be some adjustments as long as we go along, and to pay for us. We have a proposal that we'll take to the entire group and see how they'll feel about it." Romney indicated that the group crafting the bill could start pitching it to their colleagues during a Tuesday meeting. Others involved in the talks warned that the closed door could instead be used to let key negotiators hash out final details before unveiling it to their colleagues. But senators involved in the bipartisan group also stressed that the details of the plan are still in flux. Now on the price tag of the bill, Senator Portman said, "We're going to meet tomorrow and talk about that." Democrats say they're at a turning point with Senator Joe Manchin. But everybody, Joe Manchin and Senator Kyrsten Sinema have created obstacles within their own caucus, and Democrats have yet to land on a strategy for dealing with their internal dissent. Anger is definitely building, given the difficulties to pass major structural reforms now coming from within the party. What do you think about Senator Joe Manchin, everybody? Tell me in the comments below. Now, many states are offering residents a bonus of up to $2,000 for returning to work, coming as a number of Republican-led states announced they're ending federal unemployment programs. An estimated 3.7 million people will be affected by the removal of the enhanced benefits, which some business owners have blamed for a labor shortage. To date, 6 states have already introduced the cash incentive for out-of-work Americans, with more believed to be considering implementing the measure. The amount on offer and the structure of the payments vary between states. Montana was the first Republican-led state to introduce the return-to-work bonus when state lawmakers passed legislation in early May. Out-of-work residents will get a $1,200 cash incentive for completing 4 full weeks of paid work. But the state is removing a $300 per week supplementary unemployment benefit. New Hampshire and Oklahoma are the next 2 states to introduce the incentive. They both recently announced that they will be withdrawing from the enhanced unemployment benefits. Residents of New Hampshire and Oklahoma